What's going on, guys? Here we are in windy Ireland, and it's only a few days now before I leave for a month to Thailand, and I have decided to film a follow-along Matwork class so I can keep you guys moving even in my absence. Check it out, and I wish you a happy Christmas, happy New Year, and I'll see you in 2020. Boom! Okay, here we are. So welcome to the class, guys. As you can see, all we need is a simple mat. I would also recommend you to get a pair of yoga bricks. For some of you that maybe you're not that flexible, the bricks basically bring the floor higher, so in some of the poses you would have a better alignment, and also you won't struggle that much. Okay, so try to get the bricks. If you're very flexible, you won't need them. And we're just gonna start by placing the bricks under your hips, finding your sit bones, sitting up nice and tall. And as you know, I like to start the classes by moving the spine. So you're gonna find your sit bones, stick your chest out, and you're gonna give yourself a nice hug. Okay, so this is not a big movement. We're just moving the thoracic spine mostly. Just try to focus on that area and don't move your hips at all. Try to keep both sit bones pressed down against your brick. So you're gonna start by taking an inhale. As you breathe out, you're gonna flex forward, spinal flexion. We're gonna move on and rotating the spine to the right. We're gonna side bend to the right. We're gonna extend back, really lifting that chest up towards the ceiling. Rotate to the left, side bend to the left, and flex the spine forward, forward, forward. Roll it back up to center. Take an inhale. As you breathe out, you're gonna flex forward, rounding the upper back, rotating to the right, side bending to the right. Extending your spine back, really lifting that chest here. Rotate to the left, side bend to the left, and flexing your spine forward. Rolling back to center for number 3. Inhale, exhale forward, rotate to the right, side bend to the right, extend back, lift that chest. Rotate to the left, side bend to the left, and flex forward. Roll your spine back to center. We change the direction, so you take an inhale. As you breathe out, you're gonna flex down again. Rotate to the left this time, side bend. Extend back, lift, 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 lift from the upper back. Rotate to the right, side bend, and flex forward. Number 1, roll it back to center before you start again. Flex, twist, side bend, extend, rotate, side bend, back to center, roll it back. Last one, and flex forward. Rotation, side bending, extend back, rotation, side bend, and flex forward. Perfect. Roll it back to center, release your arms, give some shoulder circles. Remove the brick off your bum, and we move on our backs. So you can actually lie on your back, and you're going to bring your arms fully overhead here. Now, from this position, as you breathe in, your entire body becomes longer. So you breathe in, you hold that breath in for 3 seconds, and you shrug your shoulders, and you point your feet, and you become longer, and then you exhale, and you're gonna release. And we do 2 more of this. So take an inhale, lift the lower back, so arch your spine, take an inhale, shrug the shoulders up, point your feet, the body becomes longer, hold your breath for 3, 2, 1, and exhale, relax. Just gonna do 1 more, so take an inhale, shrug up, shrug up, shrug up, and breathe out, relax everything. Brilliant. Now flex your feet and start to press the back of your leg down into the ground. Connect into your legs, into your hips, into your spine. You're gonna start by doing the same thing. So shrugging up, taking an inhale. As you breathe out, you're gonna send your arms forward and you're gonna actually flex your spine, and then from here, with the strength of your core, you're gonna curl it all the way up. Keep the flexion on the spine, just bring yourself past your toes, a little stretch for me, and then you're gonna roll your spine here, back to center, lift. Now, once you lengthen through the chest, you're gonna inhale up, and then from the tailbone, you tuck your tailbone under and you roll your spine all the way down. Control every single part of it, don't lift your feet. Again, the arms go up, you take an inhale, and as you breathe out, arms move forward, chin to chest, use your abdominals, pull it up, keep your shoulders down, and reach past your toes. As your hands go forward, your toes come in. Grab your toes, give yourself a little stretch, and roll your spine back to center. Lengthen through the chest. Again, breathe in, bring your arms up. Breathe out, bring them down. From your tailbone, tuck, roll yourself back, control, the arms go up, shrug on the inhale. On the exhale, hold on your toes, stretch on your pike, roll your spine back to center, inhale up, exhale lower, and you're gonna lower 1 vertebra at a time until the lower back stays down on the ground, but your upper back is lifted. Now from here, point 1 foot, imprint the lumbar on the ground, lift both legs and bring your arms overhead. Now if this is too hard, you can have your legs here, there's no problem, as long as you're not losing your back, okay? I'm just gonna hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring the knees in, hug them, and relax your head on the floor. Now from here you take an inhale, as you breathe out you pull on the knees, you bring yourself as high as you can, you let go one leg, and you grab the other. And now from here you go, stretch your hip, really pull it in, even to your nose, 1, 2, swap. 1, 2, swap. 1, 2, swap. 1, 2, swap. Last one. 1, stretch, swap, and pull, pull, swap. Hold the knee in. Now nothing changes. You don't drop your head down. You keep it up, both hands behind your head, and you go for scissor sort of kicks like this, in and out. And when you feel comfortable, you're gonna connect this into a spinal twist for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Down. Whew. Rock side to side. Take a little break. Okay. Stretch your left knee up. Don't flex the foot on this one. You want to keep it pointed. Grab the back of the leg. Start to climb. As you lengthen, the other leg. You should feel a nice stretch in your hamstrings. Pull your spine up into the flexion. Same process, okay? So pull, pull, swap. Pull, pull, swap. Pull, pull, swap. Pull, pull, swap. One more. Pull, pull, swap. Last one. Pull, pull, swap. Now you hold the leg in, hand behind your head, and from here you go. Swap, 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 crease, cross, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. It's so hard to breathe during these exercises, guys. Okay, now from here we're gonna change position, so we're actually gonna go on all fours. So I like the hands to be directly under your shoulders, the knees to be directly under your hips, and then from here, instead of moving your spine as a one piece only, we're gonna try to segment it. So we're gonna try to move every single vertebrae at the time. Okay, so you take an inhale, and as you breathe out, you actually round your spine. You bring your entire spine into a flexion. Now from here, we start the segmentation. So stay there, inhale. As you breathe out, lower back lifts. Nothing changes in the rest of the spine, just the lower back. Now, lower thoracic spine starts to deep down towards the floor. Mid thoracic spine, we go towards your upper back. We go towards your head, cervical spine. Lift, take an inhale. Now as you keep the chest open and the head lifted, you start from your tailbone. So tuck from the tailbone, lower thoracic spine, middle thoracic spine, upper thoracic spine, round and tuck your head in. Take an inhale, take an exhale, from your sacrum, lift. Nothing changes on the rest of the spine. Lower thoracic spine, middle thoracic spine, upper thoracic spine, keep your shoulders down. Lift your head. Take an inhale. Breathe out. Tuck the chin to the chest. Tuck the tailbone under. Sorry. Middle back rounds. Upper back rounds. Chin to chest. Really round that back. Last one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Tailbone lifts. Middle back, lower thoracic, middle thoracic, upper thoracic, cervical spine. Now, engage in your back, keep your shoulders down and really stick everything out. Reach with your right fingertips, reach with your left fingertips. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, send your armpits to the ground. Now, I'm not just relaxing here, I'm actively pushing my fingertips down on the ground, engaging in my lats here at the sides. So I press down and I hold for 3 full breaths. So inhale and exhale, and I look in between my fingers and then I go again, inhale, exhale, and then I go for one more, inhale, exhale, drive the hands into the floor, lift my upper back, and drag my hands towards me. Great. I'm gonna fix here my t-shirt. Excellent. So from these all four position, you're gonna take one step forward with the right, one step forward with the left. Now from here, curl your toes under. You start in an entirely arched position. You take an inhale. As you breathe out, you round. Pick up your knees, shift the weight back as if you're doing a downward dog. Keep the knees bent, and I want you to push your shoulder through twice. So you go push one, push two, and put the knees down on the ground. Again, lift your head, lift your chest, take an inhale, breathe out around your spine, lift your knees, and let's go. Bend the knees, push your shoulders through one, push your shoulders through two, push your shoulders through three, coming down on the floor. Again, lift your head, lift your chest, take an inhale. As you breathe out, round, pick up the knees, shift back, and again, one, and again, two, coming down, lift your head, round your back, lengthen into a full plank now, pushing the floor away, making sure the bum is nice and tight, your core is active, and now from here we're just gonna shift the weight from one hand into the other hand, sort of changing the hand position so we can also warm up the wrists. So forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward, in, out, out. You can even try back, be careful though, back, forward, forward. Hold the plank position, stay nice and strong, and then from here, I don't know if this mat is too short for me, from here, all you have to do is from your feet, swivel, and hit a side plank. Lift your chest, push with the shoulders, rotate towards the ceiling, come back onto arms, swivel the feet, push and open, rotate. Again, come back. So for the moment, with this hand, you press back, you try to open the chest. Then you do two more. Open, open, open. And last one. On the last one, the third, you're gonna hold the side plank, but this time, this arm is gonna stretch fully overhead. Really lifting the hips, pushing with this arm. Now, from here, if it's possible, otherwise just hold, but if it's possible, you wanna dip your hips down to get a stretch in your, sort of in your lower back here, and then push with this shoulder, and exhale and reach up, and we do two more. So down, 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 and again press with the shoulder and up, up, up. Last one, down, 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 press with the shoulder, up, 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 up. Now from here, go back to your plank position, swivel the feet, repeat the same thing on the other side. So stretch overhead. If it's too hard, just hold here. Otherwise, lower the hips with control and then push with the arm and stretch. Two more. Lower the hips with control and then push with the arm and stretch. Just one more. Down, push and stretch. Coming back to our plank position, knees go down, and just relax back. Now, you're gonna take a drink, take a few seconds, and then we move on. All right, from here, we're gonna go in a lunge forward, okay? So right leg lunges forward, the foot is a little bit further than the knee, back foot is pointed. You're gonna tuck your hips under, and you're gonna sink in this sort of hip flexor stretch. You can hold on your front thigh. You're gonna take 2 breaths. Every exhale, you push your hips a little bit deeper. So again, inhale, and exhale, sink and push your hips deeper. One more, inhale, and exhale, let's go. Good. Now you lift your left arm up, still sort of rotating towards the front leg. You do the same. You take an inhale, and as you breathe out, you push your hand back and lift your chest. Last arm, inhale, and as you exhale, lift your chest and really reach back with that hand. Now lower your hand on the ground, you want to turn it out, and then from here, as you breathe in, you're going to rotate your spine, open, 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 and as you breathe out, you're going to touch your elbow down into the ground. And you go for 2 more. As you breathe in, you're going to open up, and as you breathe out, you're going to open down. And then last one, you breathe in, you open up, and then from this position, if it's okay, you want to grab your back foot, otherwise just hold it right there, doesn't matter, and you want to pull it in, and you take 3 full breaths. So inhale, and exhale, inhale, and exhale, and last one, inhale, and exhale, and relax that leg. Now from here, if you have the bricks, use them. I'm just gonna show you on this side without the bricks, and then I will use the bricks on my left side. So you change the back leg, you lift the knee, you lift your chest, you breathe in. As you breathe out, you flex forward and you pull your toes into your head. With the back foot, you want to go down as well. So hold it for 3, for 2, for 1. Go back into your lunge. Lift that head. Take an inhale. As you breathe out, flex forward. Pull your toes towards you. 3, 2, 1. One more time, lunge, lift your chest, lift your head, breathe in, breathe out, round, stretch it out, shift the weight over to the left leg. If you can, lift your right arm up and hold, 3 full breaths. Now nothing changes on this leg, okay? You're still gonna pull your toes towards you. So inhale, and 3 some more, exhale. One more inhale, and twist more, exhale. And then bring your hand down, swivel your feet, and find a nice straddle position. So here I am, guys. You should be able to keep your weight on the heels and try to put your head on the floor. Here. Just breathe. 3 times. And then you lengthen your spine, you walk your legs back, and then from this position, the back knee goes down, the hands go on one side, and you just bring your foot back. Now, we'll repeat on the other side. So, left leg goes forward, point the back foot, tuck your hips under, sink, twist your spine a little bit more towards the front knee. 2 breaths. So you inhale, you exhale. You inhale, you exhale. You lift your right arm up, you do the same. You stay there, you inhale, and you arch a little bit more. As I go back, I'm still pushing my right hip through, forward. One more, inhale, exhale. Hand goes down, Breathe in as you open through the thoracic spine. Breathe out, you bring the elbow down on the ground. 2 more. Breathe in, you open up. Breathe out, you go down. 1 more. Breathe in, you open up. And breathe out, you go down. Perfect. And then if you can grab the foot, you grab it. And you're gonna hold it for 3 full breaths. So you inhale, you exhale, maybe you pull it a little bit closer. You inhale, you exhale, pull it a little bit closer. Last one, inhale, exhale, pull it in, release, grab the bricks now. If you're flexible enough, feel free to go with your fingertips on the floor. No need to use the bricks. So change. So from point, curl under, lift the knee, lift your chest, take an inhale, breathe out, going back. Put the back heel down on the ground, flex forward. 3, 2, 1. We go back in our lunge, you lift your head, you lift your chest. Breathe out, flex forward. Going back, 3, 2, 1. Again, we go forward. Lift your chest, lift your head, breathe in. Breathe out, you're round. This is the third. You're going to shift the weight over to your right hand. You're going to open up. And you take 3 full breaths. Nothing changes on the front leg. You breathe in, you breathe out. You breathe in, you breathe out. 1 more, you breathe in, you breathe out. Bring your hand down, swivel your feet. Now from this straddle, what I like to do is walk your hands over to your right foot. You want to grab it with the left hand, but from the back, with your right hand, you're going to wrap around here and sort of twist your chest. And if you can, lunge a little bit with your left leg and push that knee out. Shift the weight on your heels and stretch it out. You can even bend, straighten, straighten and bend. And really work that hip flexibility. Bring your hands down, you try the same thing on the other side. So grab the back of your ankle with your right hand, wrap the other hand around, little squat on the right leg, and coming up. Little squat on the right leg, coming up, last one. Squat, 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 and coming up. Now from here, if you are on the bricks or on the floor, it doesn't matter, just keep your chest nice and tall. Brilliant, shift the weight back. Keep the right arm not here, but try to press it up behind your head. Stay strong through your lower back. Keep your spine straight and hold. Lift both hands for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down, little stretch. Walk yourself over to the left side. Put the back knee down. Both hands go to the right and you kick that leg back. Cool. Now, to child pose. Move your hips from one side to the other. And now from here, we're actually gonna go in a prone position. So, lying on our chest. So, prone position. From this prone position, you put your hands down with your palms down, widen the legs, push your hips into the ground, engage in your upper back, and we lift 15 times from the upper back. And we go. 1, 2, 3, 3. I could lift a little bit higher, but I don't want to activate my lumbar spine, and I want to keep the focus in my upper back. The legs are relaxed, just the upper back here is working hard. So I did 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold it up. Now press your hands as high as you can. We go for capsule rotation. So rotate in as much as you can, rotate out 5. Rotate in as much as you can, rotate out 4. Rotate in as much as you can, rotate out 3. In as much as you can, out 4. In as much as you can, out 5. Bringing the hands in a T position, capsule rotation, same thing. Keep the upper back engaged, and let's go. Rotate in 5, rotate out. Rotate in 4, rotate out. Rotate in 3, rotate out. Rotate in 2, rotate out. One more. Rotate in, rotate out. Fully overhead, capsule rotation, keep the upper back engaged, rotate in, out 5, in, out 4, in, out 3, in, out 2, in, out 1, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Bend your knees and just twist your back a little bit side to side, just giving your back a break. Going up on our elbows, the upper back rises, the chest is lifted, just 3 times. First engage in the back, and you really want to lift that chest. Push your hands into the ground, lift the upper back. Grow up taller, press the shoulders down, going down, again in, out. Going down. Inhale, exhale, lift. Holding up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, going down. Now from here, little chest stretch, so 90-degree angle on my right elbow, and I push myself through. Just 3 breaths, so inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Coming back, going on the other side, same chest stretch, pushing myself through. I use my right hand to push the floor, so I can create more of a twist. Same thing with my right bum. I'm trying to extend my hips so I can really feel the stretch in my hip flexors as well. And hold for 2 more breaths. Alright, coming back, pushing up. Now, from here, you go on all 4s. You hover the knees, just little hover with the knees. You're gonna step inside with your right leg. Step inside fully, the whole body twists, and you're gonna open up. Open up as much as you can, reach as much as you can, and you're gonna give myself circle, 5 full circles. You start overhead, and you go touch your hip, and circle 5. Touch your hip, and circle 4. Touch your hip, and circle 3. Touch your hip and circle 2. Keep pushing with that standing arm. Squeeze your bum to keep your hips high. Last one. Touch your bum and and circle. Last one. Drag that back leg in, so just actually pull it in actively. Go back, in this kind of all four position. You want to slightly turn the standing arm out. Okay, so you turn it out, you step inside with the leg, you come up, hit the position first, feel the stretch in your chest, push your hips up, you start overhead, and then you go towards your hip, and circle 5, towards the hip, and circle 4, towards the hip, and circle 3, towards the hip, circle 2, towards the hip, and circle 1. Brilliant. Bring that leg inside, put your knees on the ground, sit back, circle your shoulders, 1, 2 backwards, 1 and 2 forwards, and we're going to approach the end of the class. Okay guys, so you survived so far. We are going to finish the class with just 2 legs movement. As always, I like to finish the class with the squat based patterns, so let's get it. So the first thing that you're actually going to do is balance on your left leg, fully balance with your arms here to the sides, and then you make sure that your pelvis is flat, is not tucked under and is not arched, it's just flat. You're gonna squeeze your hip flexor and you're gonna lift the leg as high as you can, keeping the back neutral. Now from here, make sure you're not tucking under, the back is flat, you squeeze your bum, you open the leg to the side. Here, don't rotate with the hips, just keep it open as high as you can. Now, from here, it's just a little movement. Don't pop your hip forward, just internally rotate your femur as much as your hip allow, squeeze your bum and kick that leg back. Fully open the hip, don't arch the spine. Bring it back, repeat again. Bring the knee up, don't flex the spine, squeeze your bum open to the side, don't pop your hip forward, internal rotation of the hip, squeeze your bum, hip extension, so fully open up the hip, close down. Last one, bring that knee up into hip flexion, open to the side, internal rotation, fully extend the hip and bring it down. Now the next is going to be a little bit harder. We're still balancing on the left leg, so you're going to fully open that right hip, fully open, extend. You want to extend the hip, not arch your spine. So it's just a little movement. Feel your right bum squeeze, feel the right hip open. Now when you cannot extend anymore, abduct the leg, so open it to the side, and then from here you turn it out and you bring it to your ear without flexing your spine. Stay strong to the standing leg. Now bring it in. As you bring it in, you're going to actually rotate your femur out into an external rotation. Put your foot on your knee and give me the lowest squat you can, keeping your back flat. Now I could go lower than this, but my back starts to tuck under. There's no need. I want to keep my back flat, push this knee down, get a nice stretch, come back up, pull the knee into my chest and relax. Hip extension, fully hip extension, open that front of the hip, abduct, A-B duction, so opening to the side. When you feel kind of sort of a pinch here, turn out, bring the knee into your ear, hip flexion, externally rotate the femur as much as you can, plant the foot above the knee, squat down, shoot your bum back, keep your back flat, get a little stretch on your hip, coming up, first pull it into flexion and then you release. You go one more and we're finished with this leg. Fully extend the hip, open to the side, turn out, bring it up, hip flexion, external rotation, put the foot above the knee, a nice deep squat, hold, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming up, pull it into hip flexion and relax. Relax, we go on the other leg. Shake it off. Okay, balance on the right leg, pull the leg into a hip flexion, make sure the spine is not tucking, open to the side. Now from here, internal rotation of the femur. If I do more than this, I pop my hip forward. There is no need, I keep it honest, fully extend the hip, finish the movement. Hip flexion, open to the side, internal rotation, fully extend the hip and bring down. Rep number 2, hip flexion, open to the side, internal rotation, fully extend the hip, bring it down. Extending the hip, not my spine is flat. Abduction, so open to the side, external rotation, bring it to the ear, bring it back to flexion. From this flexion, externally rotate the femur, put it on top of the knee, and give me a nice squat. 3, 2, 1, coming up, bringing into flexion, relax. Fully extend the hip, abduction, turn out, bring it up, coming in, keep the balance, stay strong through the standing leg, externally rotate the femur, put the foot above the knee, squat down. Coming up, bring the knee into flexion, relax. Full hip extension, abduction, turn out, bring it up, hip flexion, turn the femur out, put it on the knee, squatting down, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming up and release. Okay guys, so the last movement, you're gonna go with the feet a little bit wider than hips width apart, slightly turn them out, hands are gonna be in front, chest is gonna be proud. We're gonna go for our squats, so we go down in 3 seconds, up in 1 super fast second, and you want to break at the hips, shooting the hips back, and at the same time bringing the knees forward towards the toes. The deeper the squat, the better. Nice, and down. Lift your chest, and then from here you want to activate into your glutes, push the knees out and come up explosively. Okay, we do 10, so 3, 2, 1, 10, 3, 2, 1, 9, 3, 2, 1, 8, 3, 2, 1, 7, 3, 2, 1, 6, 3, 2, 1, 5, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, and 5 more, 1 1/4 squat. Let's get it, guys. 3, 2, 1, quarter of the way up, down, 5, 3, 2, 1, quarter of the way up, down, up, 4, 3, 2, 1, quarter of the way up, down, up, 3, 3, 2, 1, quarter up, down, up, 4, 3, 2, 1, quarter up, down, up, 5, let's do one more just because it's Christmas, 3, 2, 1, quarter up, down, and finish. Whoo! Okay guys, so first of all, thank you so much for sweating and doing the class with me. It was a pleasure guiding you through these movements. Again, it's not anything new. We do this stuff in the class all the time, but I just thought that it would be nice for you to follow along and move even in the Christmas period, to not lose all your gains that you have acquired under my guidance. So again, thank you for watching, and I wish you a happy Christmas and happy New Year, and I'll see you guys in 2020. Peace.